you took Snohomish last time 70-59.
It seems like a long time ago, but yes, we did win the first meeting.
Yeah, it was back before Christmas, which does seem like a long time ago.
Yep.
Your kids have kind of gelled a little bit, kind of taking up the slack where the last year seniors have gone here, and kind of picking up the game pretty good.
Yeah, we've. I didn't hear the first part of your question, but we've kind of grown and improved throughout the season, as has Snohomish, and all teams do. So, just kind of hoping to keep building, and this will certainly be a challenging one tonight.
Well, you're 8-0 in league record as I see the schedule there. So, what have you done to get this team in that position?
I'm going to borrow Coach Bones' line. We've scored more points than the other two. See, I got to say that first before he got to say it.
You got to say that first, yeah. Well, that works pretty good. So, improving every week?
We're trying to. I mean, I think when you have an inexperienced team playing at a high level consistency and learning what it takes to do that is a challenge. So for us, playing at a high level consistently, is kind of something we're really striving to do, and we're doing a little bit better, kind of step by step.
Well, good for that. Now, I know Coach Bones is going to try to reverse the score from the last time you were out here back before Christmas, so you're going to have to work hard to stay on top of that.
Oh, no doubt. Whenever you play someone a second time and, on their home floor, it's a new deal and a new game, and I think the chances are we're going to play. We probably play 3 times. The way the district tournament is set up, I wouldn't be surprised at all, and if we ended up playing 3 times. So, it's kind of all a process. Every game kind of takes on its own character, and you got to deal with the circumstances as they come.
Everybody healthy on your team tonight?
Yeah.
All right, good luck, Coach, and we'll see you after the game maybe.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Todd. Take a short break here and be back, see if I can get Coach Bone on.
All right, STSPN live, Snohomish Panthers, Jackson Timberwolves coming up next.
Ron Henthorn back down here with Coach Lynn Boone. So just talking briefly, Coach, like you said earlier, back in December, you were going to be better this time of year. It looks like you are.
We're a little better, but we'll see. We'll find out tonight how much better.
Well, you got 8 wins under your belt, 8-6 overall, so you're doing something right.
Oh, yeah, we're doing a lot of things right. It's been good to get all of our guys healthy and eligible, and, I think we're guarding better. I think we're playing together better, but we've only had a couple games as a full group, so we're still kind of working through that process.
So you're getting your big man in the game more this time now?
No, we're trying not to take our big man out of the game. We keep him in the game.
Well, I want him in the game. I get him scoring in the game.
Yeah, we're trying to get it to him, but other teams know we're trying to get it to him.
That's the plan. So, well, back in December, of course, you guys lost to Jackson here, and I'm sure you're going to want to reverse that tonight. Anything special you're going to try to do?
Well, I'm going to try to guard them better. They had a couple guys that had big nights, and hopefully we can play better defense. We weren't real happy. We gave up, I think, 70 points, and that's not going to win.
No, it's not. I think I recall it was Sam Stoffer put in a bunch of 3 points on you, so you're going to be tight on him?
We'll try.
You're going to try. All right, Len. Well, good luck with tonight's game. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you later.
Okay, thank you.
All right, back to you, Todd. We'll take a break.
STSPN here live in Snohomish. A delayed start. We had the JV Jackson versus Snohomish go into overtime. They tied that, and then Jackson pulled it out. I believe the score in that was 60-56 in Jackson's favor. We have about 7 minutes until the start, so we'll be right back after this message.
We all want to protect our gift of sight, which is why regular eye exams are so important. Regular eye exams not only allow your optometrist to improve the quality of your vision by changing the prescription of your glasses or contact lenses, but also to assess your overall eye health. Even if you see clearly now, it does not mean your eyes are healthy or won't change over time.
All right, welcome back to STSPN. Again, we're here at the Panther Den down here at the Snohomish High School. And if you tuned in earlier trying to look for us, why you probably wondered why we weren't on. This game has not started yet. The JV game went into overtime, and Jackson JV won that game 61-56. It was really close right down to the last minute. Could have gone either way. So a 15-minute delay roughly in starting this game. So getting ready to go right now. Back in last game that Jackson played, they beat Mount Vernon 80-52. And after this game, they're coming up next Tuesday against Lake Stevens. So they've kind of gotten their act together here recently with an 8-0 league record, 10-4 overall. And if you tuned in earlier and heard me talking to Coach Steve Johnson down there, he thinks he's kind of getting his team formed together, playing together, and working more as a team, and kind of forgot about the graduating seniors from Jackson High School have been dominating their team for the last 2 or 3 years. So looking for a good game out of Jackson tonight. Jackson averaging 59.1 points per game, and just barely a little more than Snohomish, who's averaging 56.9 points per game. Snohomish coming off of a win over Cascade, 74-66. And coming up next Tuesday, they'll be playing Mariner. Coach Len Boone thinks he's got things straightened out a little bit. As he told me back in December, he'd have a lot more confidence in his kids about end of January, early February going into tournament time. And I think he's pretty much working on that track right now. Trying to get the ball in a lot of times to his big man in the middle there, Zach Carlson. And, of course, that's what the other teams are trying to prevent him from doing. So it becomes rather difficult for him to do that. 6'2" in the league, 8'6" overall. So, as you probably remember hearing Coach Steve Johnson say, they'll probably meet these guys again in the district playoffs. So no matter who wins tonight, it's the district playoffs that make the difference in the end. So we'll be back.
Got a little graphic up here showing the standings for Wesco 4A.
Yeah, Jackson number 1, Snohomish is number 2 in the 4A league. And
then we got Monroe, Kamiak, Cascade, Mariner, Mount Vernon. Lake Stevens is pulling up the caboose.
Yeah, Lake Stevens pulling the caboose, but then Mariner and those guys are down there too. So they got some. Jackson's got a game coming up against Lake Stevens, and Snohomish both have an easy game coming up against the Mariner. So
the boys in Shorewood, they lead in the
big lead 3A. And the schedule, they probably get all and get into state with it gets we got some
or to overall. You look at some of those powerhouses, they're just crazy.
Yeah, I think the Wesco 3A, and no disrespect for any of the teams that are playing in there, but this is not a kind of a building year for all of them. Anytime they play outside the league and are into a tougher team, they've had a little rough go of it. So overall, I think anybody would agree that Wesco 3A this year is a little bit weaker than they have been in past years.
All right, well, let's step aside for a minute. We'll run the opener, and we should be back with the starting lineup.
All right, we'll be back in about a minute.
Shoreline Community College and Puget Sound Auto Dealers Association have been recognized internationally for its pioneering in finding a new way to deliver technical training for automotive repair.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
All right, welcome back. This is Ron Hinthorn with Todd Elwood. We're down here in the Panther Den for the Jackson-Snohomish game. They're getting ready to introduce the players here tonight. And it's a full-packed house. Even a lot of students out here tonight because this has been final week for some of these kids, and they've got their finals over, and they're going to be out having fun here at the basketball game tonight. Jackson, as many of you know, is just about 5-10 miles down the road in Mill Creek. So a lot of parents and a lot of fans from Jackson not traveled over here tonight. So for Jackson, Frank Rossi starting, and Dolan Kearney starting, Zach Carlson starting for Snohomish, and Mitch Morris starting for Snohomish. Kobe McDaniel.
Well, speaking of Kobe McDaniel, I have it under good authority that his father Bradley is in Fort Lauderdale, and shout out to Brad, enjoying the sun, no doubt, but I'm sure that he's watching from there.
Well, he's probably all done with cocktail time down in Florida by now, so he may watch. He should be watching. So Jake Perry, the 6'4" junior out there starting for Snohomish, and here we have number 54, Colin Kane, the 6'9" senior. He's the boy they want to try to get the ball into under the basket. So we'll take just a short break here while we do the national anthem.
Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance to immediately follow.
We all want to protect our gift of sight, which is why regular eye exams are so important. Regular eye exams not only allow your optometrist to improve the quality of your vision by changing the prescription of your glasses or contact lenses, but also to assess your overall eye health. Even if you see clearly now, it does not mean your eyes are healthy or won't change over time.
It's a great opportunity for the Shoreline Community College to get together with an organization in the city, show off what we can do with the classes that the Shoreline Community College teaches.
That was beautiful. Victory, yeah, it's great.
All right, back here at the Snohomish High School Stadium, Panther Den ready to play basketball as the referees down there on the court are taking off their warm-up jackets to get ready to start this game. It's a warm gym game here tonight because it's warm outside. 54, 55 degrees outside. So
my truck said it was 58. So
58. Well, your truck might be right. So, definitely a nice crowd of people in here to enjoy this game. So looking for a really, really exciting time here tonight. And the band is so big they've overflowed on the end of the court down there. So I just hope some of the players don't go flying down the end too fast and hit the drums. But if they do, it'll make a nice sound.
Well, they will too. Yeah, no, this is a big game. I mean, number 1 versus number 2 in the Wesco 4A.
Yep, should be a great game. And again, they'll be meeting each other probably even one more game. Tipped out there by Colin Kane and into the hands of Snohomish here to start this ball game. Zach Carlson turns a turnover there right out of the game. Jackson fires down the court. A little pull-up jumper there by Sam Stauffer for the first 2 points of the game. Don't want to let Sam get too hot tonight. He hit a lot of threes in the last game against Snohomish, and he'll probably be able to do it again. Oh, unfortunately, Jake Perry stepped out of bounds there and got turnover number 2 for Snohomish Panthers here.
I know Sam Stauffer, his dad is sitting right over here to our right.
Well, he's probably watching Sam then. Ball out to the inside. Nice spin move but Yeager probably could have called a foul on him, but didn't. Yeager got the ball back. Shot clock down to 5. Stauffer's got the ball, looking to spin, move, jump, twist, trying to get a shot off, and does. I think it was too late, and so does the referee think it's too late. Did not count.
Well, he hit it though.
He hit it, and
which means that he's found his distance.
He's in the paint. He better hit him in there. But he's 2 for 2, but only 2 counted. Let's see if Snohomish can get the ball up to the rim this time. 2 times down the floor, have not been able to do that. Back out the high post to Colin Kane. There's a whistle underneath. Looks like
looked like there was a no-no.
That's his first foul. First team foul on Jackson.
Jackson fouled down there on Dolan Tierney. It's his first foul. Snohomish yet to get a shot off, and still yet to get a shot off as Zach Carlson's driving the basket and tried to pass it back off. But second foul on Dan Tierney. Dan may be sitting down, and he does. And Brian Brown relieves him for a few minutes here. There's 6:35 left to go in this first period. Snohomish is still yet to get a shot at the basket here tonight. Ball on the right side here to Zach Carlson. Back out the top. Colin Kane playing high post. There's a quick jump move inside underneath to Zach. Up and bounces and did not go in. And rebound controlled by Jackson. Snohomish got a shot off at least. Another nice little dribble turn roll. Did not roll. Board down there by Mitch Morris. Zach Carlson running up and shoots a little jumping pop at the top of the key. Did not go. Sam Stauffer bringing the ball back up the court for Jackson.
Well, I like those shoes that Sam's got there.
Sam's got bright shoes. Keep your eyes. There's a 3-point fireball out there by Frank Rossi. Did not go, but did hit the rim and bounced out of bounds. It'll be Snohomish ball on the baseline. 5:42 left to go in this first period. Still only 2 points scored, and that was by Jackson, 2-0. Colin Kane trying to do something inside. Ball back out to the outside here. Colin Kane still way out the top of the key, top of the three-point line with a shot and a miss. And just a 0% shooting percentage here for the Snohomish Panthers so far in this game. Sam Stauffer trying to make a little fake. Does do a fake. Pulls a jump upper off the back of the rim, and it did not go. Put a little fake move on Colin Kane down there and got his shot off. There's a ball right inside to Colin Kane. And I think, it was not a foul. I think Frank Rossi went out of bounds on her, or did he get fouled? No, he's going to ring him up. Mitch Morris. Mitch Morris gets his first foul. Frank Rossi doing the inbounds at the baseline there, looking to set play, did not develop, throws it high off the top of the key. And
wow, that was a little bit faster whistle down on this end than the other end.
Was that a 5-second turnover?
I don't know. That was. But I'm saying that was a quick 5 seconds.
I'm going to give him a turnover because I don't know what else happened at that point. There's a long 3 ball by Mitch Morris with a 3 ball, putting Snohomish on the scoreboard here and taking the lead 3-2. Just like that. And there's a little dribbled into the paint and back out to Sam Stauffer. Sam takes a long 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound underneath by Colin Faddis down there for Jackson made kind of a difficult attempt, and
almost missed that one.
Almost threw that out of bounds. Good thing he could jump about 4 feet in the air. There we got Colin Keane down on the floor, and there's going to be some kind of foul called here after he got up.
He bumped him a little bit there on the way up. Did you see that?
I was looking down, but
number 40, the Timberwolves, Colton Faddis. That's his first foul. 13th foul.
That was
Colton Faddis wanted his space, I guess, and Colton's going to get called on another foul here, I think. The hold foul. Let's see who he rings this one up on.
Foul on number 40, Jackson, Colton Faddis. That's his second foul.
Colton Faddis gets 2 quick ones in a row here. And there's a long inbound pass. Full 35 on the clock. Shot clock hasn't started. I'm not sure why. The referee doesn't know that. There's a little jump shot up in there. Zach Carlson gets his first 2 of the night. Sam Stauffer bringing the ball up easily across court to Brian Brown. Back the eager. Oh, nice little easy roll move and an easy layup basket. Did not get it over the rim. Called on the court for a jump ball. Arrow possession goes to Jackson. And Ethan Hammond comes into the game taking Colton Faddis out after he got those quick 2 fouls a little earlier. 5-2 Snohomish, 3:34 left on its inbounds play. Let's see if Jackson can make the run. Does not make a play run. Clears out to Yurvenko. Ball's inside. No shot. Tipped away. Turnover by Jackson as Snohomish brings the ball up court here. Looks like Snohomish defense is working pretty strong against Jackson down there underneath the basket. They're not getting those shots off. There's a 3 from the top of the key, rimmed and rattled by Mitch Morris. Did not go. Quick running down the court, and that's going to be a blocking foul, I believe, on Zach Carlson as Brian Brown took it hard to the rim. And
Fouls on number 14.
No. Number 14? No.
Fouls on number 12.
Yeah,
you were wondering if your vision was coming into play there.
I thought I was. Brian Brown gets that first of those 2 free throws that he was awarded on that last drive. Could be. And he gets the second one. 2-2, 5-4 is our score. 3 minutes left to go in the first period here as Snohomish Zach Carlson tries to set something up. Another long 3 ball out there by Jake Children. So Snohomish starts hitting the 3 balls. They've got 2 of them tonight. They'll just kind of make this a different kind of game than Jackson was thinking it was going to be. Inside. Frank Rossi trying to do something. That ball got blocked on a shot. There's Sam Stauffer with another shot off the rim. Ball tipped, controlled under there by Colin Kane, the 6'9" senior for Snohomish here tonight. Snohomish trying to get the ball inside to him. He got the ball. He's trying to go up, and he does. A nice little move. Colin Kane gets his first 2 points of the night. A nice little move, hesitation shot up at the basket. Sam Stauffer controlling the ball up court to Frank Rossi as they try to put the ball in play here for Jackson. Igor Gabinski out top. There's a little running roll inside. Could have been an easy layup there for Brian Brown, who just didn't quite do it. Snohomish brings the ball up. Zach pulls up thinking better of trying to drive hard. And there's another long three. And that one's by Jake Sjogren, his second three. I think they found the answer here. So 13-4, 1:30 seconds. 1 minute and 31 seconds left to go in this ball game. And that's a 30-second timeout for Jackson. Like Coach Steve Johnson wants to know what's going on out there, guys.
I think he's going to be. He's a little upset with that.
Well, I think they're playing well, but they didn't make their shots. They missed a couple easy layups and a couple of big threes there by Jake Sjogren for Snohomish, and that's 6 points. That's 6 of their 13 points on those last 2 quick shots. So Steve Johnson's going to want to try to settle his boys down here and get them under control. Make some good shots, make some good defense. Igor Gabenko bringing the ball up this time along with Sam Stauffer. Ball back out to Frank Rossi now at the top key, looking to set something inside. Back out to Sam. Coach Steve Johnson hollering out what he wants him to do. We got Rossi at the top. Grabowski takes the three from the far side. And I think that Gabenko sinks the three ball. 58 seconds left here in this first period, 13-7. Snohomish high, tipped inside, turnover, Snohomish. Gabenko running hard up the floor over to Stauffer. Stauffer looks at the three and fires it, rims off. He is cold tonight. Zach Carlson brings the ball up for Snohomish, trying to get that one last shot off. There's another long three. It's like shoot the ball at the basket from wherever you got it, guys. That was by Kobe McDaniel, who has a three tonight.
He does?
No, he doesn't. Excuse me. Mitch Morris has the other three. There's a steal, not a steal. Turnover, not a turnover. That goes one each. Right? All right, Frank Rossi is going to try to get that last shot. We're down to 10 seconds here. Coach says, who's going to take it? High post, inside to Gabenko, drives, throws a layup off the edge of the roll, and it rolls in. But Gabenko sinks those two. Puts Jackson up to 9, 13-9 at the end of that first period. Interesting ball game here as we take a break here before we
It is. It's very interesting, and I think, these guys have to go back and forth all night long, and I think Jackson is going to keep talking about how they're going to shut down that three ball.
Well, it's going to be an interesting second period here, and
we'll be right back, huh?
Be right back after this commercial.
Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
All right, back here for the second half of this Jackson Snohomish basketball game. Number 1, number 2 in Wesco 3A.
4A.
Or 4A, excuse me, fighting it out here tonight to see who can be the win. Snohomish on top here, 13-9. All Snohomish fans really excited. Jackson fans kind of quiet here. So, Gabenko handling the ball at the top. Back out again to Stauffer. Stauffer wants the shot. There's a three ball in and out. Didn't go.
That was a little closer than the last one.
Rebound by Colin Kane. And Snohomish slowly brings the ball up court here. That's Mitch Morris handling the ball. Then Mitch almost turned it over there, trying to pass it to Jake Sjogren. Jake now has the ball, trying to set something up in the corner. Again, trying to throw it into the big man, and he was covered, double covered. That was definitely a bad pass, bad turnover. Krabenski for three, and he rattles it and goes. His second three of the night. He's up to 8 points as
Len is going to want to talk about it
Len wants
now.
a timeout. You cannot let him come down the court like that, set up and shoot. Somebody's got to be on him, so that was a defensive error. So,
well, if they get a couple of three-point shooters, they're going to, that opens a lot of things up because you double-team two of them, and that leaves a bunch of other people open.
Yeah, well, Grabenko's got 2 3-pointers tonight. Sjogren's got 2, and Mitch Morris has got 1. And we've yet to see Sam Stauffer hit one, but he hit, what did he hit, 7 or 8 in the other?
No, it was
ridiculous number of shots he hit. Just poured them in like he was standing in a layup zone. So,
yeah, he was basically holding the clinic.
And I believe before this game's over, he'll hit a few on his own. He's just not the kind of kid that's going to go cold all night long. Snohomish bringing the ball up here. Mitch Morris in the corner, trying to work the ball inside. Not very successful. Well, now the ball is trying to get inside, and it was a bad pass.
It's the ref.
Trying to get it down there to Colin Kane was not a good pass. So Snohomish is getting the turnover list built up here for me.
I think that's an easy call for the ref when he gets hit by the ball.
Yeah, very much so. Sam Stauffer then working against this tight press here by Snohomish. So they put a little pressure on Jackson coming up the court. That's Grabenko like he was going to shoot a 3 again. This time not happening. Grabenko's got the ball in the paint, loses the handle, but tipped away, picked up by Colin Kane. And again, Snohomish slowly bringing the ball up here, trying to get something set up. That ball goes inside from Colin Kane, and he's all over his back. And Mitch Morris does a nice double pump fake, hits the shot, didn't get fouled, so nicely done. Jackson trying to work the ball around. There's another long 3 ball on the outside by Grabenko. This one didn't go, and there's going to be a foul called in there against Jake Sjogren for Snohomish, I believe, trying to tip that ball away on that shot.
Foul line number 14 scores Jake Sjogren. That's his first foul. 13th foul on the Panthers. The line shooting team for the Timberwolves is number 12, Brian Brown.
See if Brian Brown can get on the scoreboard. He's got 2 points tonight. He has 3 points tonight.
Checking back in the game for the Timberwolves is number 1, Frank Rossi.
Frank Rossi back in for Jackson. 6:11 left to go in the second period here. As Brown tries to close the gap here to 1 point, and does.
Also entering the game for the Timberwolves is number 20, Connor Marshall.
Snohomish inbounds. No full court pressure here by Jackson. Just kind of let them bring it up in control. See what they can do. Gus Baxter out there trying to move the ball around to Jake Sjogren. Jake's trying to set something up, looking down, trying to work the ball in to get it into Colin Kane. And Colin gets double teamed. There's a shot underneath, and there's going to be a pushing foul against Snohomish. That was against
number 54, so it's Colin Kane. That's his first foul.
Colin gets his first foul, pushing down there, trying to get that rebound. Again, Snohomish in the full court press, trying to slow things down for Jackson, getting the ball down court. There's a big turnover by Jackson. Not a good pass that time, intercepted there by Colin Kane as Jake Sjogren tries to set things up again. Colin Kane just being hammered and pushed and shoved down there, double teamed all the way. And there's a 3-point ball by Gus Baxter, gets a 3-pointer.
Well, you can only do those long passes so long before they make an adjustment.
You can, yep. Ball back down to Grabenko. He's going to drive around, take a little short jumper shot, and did not go. Easy little pull-up jumper, kind of rushed it a little bit, did not score. 5 minutes to go in the second period here. Ball over to Mitch Morris. Still trying to get it in. double team down there. Colin Kane tries to go up with the ball, gets his own rebound, gets the shot up, did not make it, but worked hard. And about the only way you're going to keep him from getting that basket is to foul him like that.
Earlier tonight I was over at one of our really good sponsors there, Fred's.
Over at Fred's Ale House?
Guess who I saw down there?
Who'd you see?
Mark Albertine.
At Fred's Rivertown Ale House?
I saw him there.
What was he doing? Monitoring the parking out in the street?
Yeah, he was. He was out there with his ticket book trying to make sure who was parking where. And he motioned to me come sit with him and have a beer or something with him, but I was busy and couldn't go.
You were working. Colin Keane missing those free throws. Another long ball up there by Grabenko. Nobody challenging him all the way to the hoop, and that ball did not go. It was nicely done. Everything but the ball in the hoop. Inside, overshot. Oh, it didn't. And Jackson claiming that was off of number Morris down there. Short break for and get Danny McGregor in the game. Danny, a 6'4" senior as well. 4:23 left to go in this second period. Cam Soffer inbounds the ball off of his baseline down here. Brings the ball back to midcourt. Echo with Frank Rossi. Frank and Sam trying to be the team to bring the ball up. Frank's across on his own, drives hard. Another pass back out to Grabenko, and he's trying to drive, and he spins and moves and gets fouled on the way to the basket down there. Nice spin move, a little bit out of control, but got fouled and will go to the line.
Foul on number 50 is Danny McGregor. That's his first foul.
Well, Danny McGregor gets his first foul here for Snohomish tonight.
The line shooting 2 for the Timberwolves.
Grabenko at the line. First one's up and in. His 9th point of the night. High score here for the Jackson Timberwolves. 9 of their 15 points. Going to 10. And he gets it. And
now what?
The referee is talking to the scoreboard down here about something.
The fan with the Seahawks helmet that has the duck call, the official would like that. Duck call, please.
So there's a fan over there, probably one of the students that has a duck call, as he was calling it. Doesn't want him blowing the duck call. No unofficial, artificial noisemakers allowed, except for the band over there.
He wants it. He's over there. He wants it.
Yeah, he doesn't want it to happen. He wants to keep it. So
who's got the duck call? Only here in Snohomish would somebody bring a duck call.
His referee was given to an adult over there who now is going to hold it rather than the referee taking it. So the student is no longer going to be calling ducks here in the gym tonight as we continue play here with Zach Carlson trying to set something up. Dribble drive around the middle. There's an inbound running roller, and that's a big tip in there, and I think that was by Gus Baxter. Yep. Rinko almost lost the ball. An inbound pass pulls up at the front lane. A long 3 ball off the front of the rim out there by Frank Rossi. Rinko traveled on the move over there, and that goes down to another turnover for Jackson here tonight.
Brian Brown and number 30, Ethan Hamlin, and for the Panthers, number 54, Colin King, and number 52,
substitution going on out there. We got Colin Kane after a short break back in there for Snohomish. And again, Jackson not trying to do any long full court presses here. Ball at the high post to Colin Kane out there trying to dribble drive. Jump, step, drum, and he's going to get called for the double travel there.
Yeah, I think there was a few extra steps there.
Yeah, And another turnover for Snohomish. He just got a couple guys in front of them and had to take another little skip jump. Sam Stauffer up top, setting up the play here for Jackson again. Back out to Frank Rossi. Rossi down the corner to Sam. Sam, a little turnaround jump. Three-point shot way off the mark. Controlled rebound by Grabinko.
Oh, there was a travel.
Yeah, and he did travel right. He got the ball before he passed it off to Rossi. Didn't get called. Rossi jumps down him out, and he's going to get a shot off and got fouled, I think, by Zach Carlson there. Yep, by Zach Carlson. Should be his second.
Quack, 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 quack.
No.
I don't know how that goes.
No, not good. Not good. Not good.
Timberwolves is number 1, Frank Rossi.
Frank Rossi at the line here for Jackson. First ball's up and in for his first points of the night. Jackson up to 17, 22:35 left to go in the second period. And Zach Carlson a little break as he sits down. Rossi back to line. Nice looking free throw shooter, but off the front of the rim, did not go. Rebound easily there by Colin Kane with his 6'9" height at the baseline. So he was open that time. Now he's open. And that ball got tipped away by Grabinko over there. The Snohomish ball out of bounds, under their own basket, set play. If the blocking and the screening works just right, should be an easy 2 points. It didn't work, ended up bailing out to the top of the key. A running basket and rebounded by Colin Kane for his 2 points tonight. Now he's got 4 for the night. Just a nice rebound because of his height there. Rossi for 2, way over the basket. Air ball. A little bit too much adrenaline on that shot, Frank.
I think they're going to have to settle down a little bit.
1:56 left to go in this second period. Missed pass inside off of somebody's foot. And Colin Kane muscles his way down and gets another 2 off the board. Rossi brings the ball back up quickly for Jackson here. Over to Grabinko. Grabinko looking back down the far side to Rossi, who fires up another 3. Not good off the far side of the rim. Just not even close. Mitch Morris bringing the ball up here for Snohomish. Minute 18 left to go on the clock. Got Colin Kane out the way far side here, and on the pass into Cole Bride, we got Grabinko with the foul. The 15th foul on Jackson will not be a shooting foul.
That's his first foul. 16th foul of that on Jackson.
Grabinko going for the steal, was not able to get it. New shot clock starting here as Morris inbounds the ball way in the backcourt down here for Kobe McDaniel. Kobe McDaniel, one of our sponsors, sons, and wow, nicely done in there. Colin Kane gets this move through a couple of blocks and right up into the basket there. He's under a minute left to go here. Rossi with the ball back out to Stauffer. Stauffer to Grabinko. Grabinko driving the lane, hop, step, jump, bounces off the back of the rim, did not get there, and goes out of bounds as Grabinko and Marcus Sullivan were fighting for the ball and stepped out of bounds with it. And there's a warning on Grabinko for handling the ball after it went out of bounds by the referee down there. He gets one warning. Second warning results in points, I believe.
What did he do?
He threw the ball out of bounds when it went out of bounds, so delay of game warning. Ball down in the far corner. Long shot off the back of the rim. Inside. 2 shots, 3 shots, 4 shots. And somebody got fouled in there as Colin Kane took 2 of those shots. Morris took 1 of those shots. And we're 22 seconds on the clock as Colin Kane goes to the line as they bring up a foul against Marcus Sullivan. His first foul. So Colin up the line, rattles that one off. did not make his last free throws either, but at his height, he just had to reach over and drop it in, you'd think, you know. There's the second ball up off the back of the rim again, not going. Doesn't have a real good touch on that free throw there, but Sam Stauffer now has the ball, 14 seconds left to go. Coach Steve Johnson says one shot, and I'm not sure which shot it is. Going to move the ball around, and it ends up being a turnover. Snohomish handles the ball, 5 seconds left to go. Coach Boone says go to the basket. He does, and he makes the shot, and that's Mitch Morris with a running, flying 2 points. 28-17, 11-point lead here for Snohomish as they head into the locker room, and I'm sure Steve Johnson's going to have something to say to his boys in the locker room about how to play the second half. So we're going to take...
Wow, you got a little frog in there. Maybe the duck call got over here.
I got a duck call in there. No, we're good. We'll take a halftime break here. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
right, we're back here at Snohomish High School. STSPN broadcasting the 4A game between Jackson and Snohomish. Not surprising to some, but surprising to the Jackson team and the fans that they're down at halftime here, 28-17. So Jackson fans kind of quiet over here on my right. Well, on the other side, Snohomish fans pretty excited to see this lead going into the second half here. So out there at halftime, we have our Action Jackson halftime advertising going on.
We do, and we appreciate Action Jackson Plumbing. They've been our halftime sponsor for all of our sports all year long.
Well, a good team to have in your back pocket if you have some plumbing that you need done or have problems with. And also our lead sponsor here, Shoreline Community College tonight. Great place to think about for your young kids if they're looking for an alternative to going away to school. They can get a good education right there at Shoreline Community College.
They do. They have a great film department and a great, what is it where you go to be a policeman? Got a great...
the training academy?
There you go. Police academy kind of a deal.
Yeah. Well, that's a very honorable job. Kind of a tough job these days, but a very honorable job. And I commend all the policemen out there who are doing that work to keep most of us safe from the bad guys on the streets. So I wonder what Steve Johnson had cooked up at halftime here for Jackson, because they've been pretty cold and not scoring a lot of points. Leading scorer for Jackson going into the second half is Igor Gobenko with 10 points. Next closest is Brian Brown with 4, and the rest are scattered around there. So out of 17, Gobenko's got 10 of those. And on the Snohomish side, leading scorer there is Colin Kane, who has 8, been working some inside down there on the baseline. He has 8. Gus Baxter has 5. Mitch Morris has 7. And Jake Sjogren has 6. So kind of a little balanced scoring there for Snohomish as they'll inbound the ball here at the second half starts and we begin the game.
Oh, see, there you go.
So
he already knew.
Mitch Morris handling the ball top of the key for Snohomish here. Over the far side, Jake. There's a little jumper shot off of there by Jake Perry.
See, I think there's something wrong with that basket on that end.
That ball didn't go in, but I think we're going to have a foul called on Sam Stoffer there.
Fouls on number 5 of the Timberwolves. Dolan Tierney, that's his third foul.
On Dan Tierney, his third foul right out of the gate in the second period here. Not boding well for him as Colin King go to the line again. He finally puts that free throw in. He must have been back there in the locker room practicing free throw shots during the halftime. Second one's up, and it's good just as well. Colin up to 10 points tonight for Snohomish as Gobenko handles the ball inbounds play there with Dolan Tierney. Dolan and Gobenko in the backcourt. Stoffer down the baseline, back up the top to Rossi. Trying to work something in, but don't have any openings in the baseline. Gobenko spin, turn, jump, got his shot blocked and tipped out, handled quickly by Colin Kane there as he picked it up out of the air with outreached hands. Zach Carlson bringing the ball across midline. Over Kobe McDaniel who's in there. Back, there's a nice little jumper shot from the top by Colin Kane. Didn't go. Rebound in there by Zach Carlson for 2. So a couple of young boys down there playing with basketballs on the baseline. The referee had to silence them down and get them up in the stands.
Now, wouldn't you think whoever the parent is there is going to say, hey, listen, you can't be playing basketball at the end of the court of a basketball game?
You'd think, and if I were a parent, I wouldn't even let my kid bring his basketball here. So what does that tell you? Frank Rossi, top of the key, trying to make something happen. Gobenko trying to drive the lane, did not have an opening. Back out the top to Tierney. Gobenko with the ball trying to drive the lane again, throws out. three-point lane out to stop. Sam Stauffer decided to shoot the three, changed his mind, stepped inside and shot two. Sam gets his second basket of the night, up to 4 points for Sam. So he found the range, but it wasn't a three-point range. It's still two, just that quick for Jackson. Colin Kane holding the ball out here. Top of the key. Shot clock, lots of time. That ball was definitely inside, but tipped away. Free running by Sam Stauffer, and he gets hammered and on the floor. No foul called.
That's a good looking shot, though, wasn't it?
There's a little bit of a ramble going on down there, and the referee said that ball was off of Snohomish. A couple of what looked like could have been called fouls weren't called there both ways. As Jackson again brings the ball back up court here. Dolan Tierney setting something up far down the far side as Grabinski pulls up, hits it off the back of the rim, quickly picked up by Zach Carlson that thinks better of driving the lane and pulls up to set something up here. Probably got called off by Coach Len Boone. Looks out, almost a turnover there. Into the top of the key. In the paint, and Colin Kane just muscled his way up to the basket. Just the big size, the big height. There's not too much you can do about that unless you want to foul him, which they've been doing earlier tonight. Rossi with the ball over to Dolan Tierney. Tierney trying to drive the baseline, spin move, drops, loses the ball, gets the ball back again out of the paint. Sets something up again as the clock goes down to 15 seconds. Stauffer fakes the shoot, does not get it off, not take the fake. Ball out to the far side to drive in the lane. Off the front of the rim there by Dolan Tierney, did not go. Snohomish with the rebound, bringing the ball up court. Quickly down. Long ball shot for three, way over the top there by Mitch Morris. Had his range earlier, but not that time. Stauffer sets up for a three, lines it up, shoots. Ball's off the top of the backboard. Was not called out of bounds. Rebounds back to Colin Kane as Snohomish controls the ball again. 4 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in this third period. Zach Carlson brings the ball up court here, going one-on-one. And there's Colin Kane driving the lane, and he's going to get called for an offensive foul.
Travel.
And a travel. There's a little argument going on here with the referees down there. The baseline referee's going to win that one, and probably Colin Kane's lucky to get away with a travel instead of a charging foul. Colin only has one foul of the night. Again, Jackson bringing the ball up the middle here to Rossi. Grabinko on the far side, back to Tierney. Tierney down the corner to Rossi. Bottled the three up, did not go. Off the hands of Colin Kane, back to Zach Carlson as he drives down the court. In the middle hole, up and around, and a little nice twist move up there, and Zach Carlson for two more. First Snohomish as their lead goes up 36-19. Grabinko top of the key, back to Rossi. Jackson Wolves here just kind of cold on the shot here tonight, all the way around. Sam Stauffer trying to set something up at the top of the key, thinking about getting a screen in the drive. Gets blocked out, picked up. Inbounds, and there's going to be a jump ball called there as Colin Kane ties up Colton Faddis for Jackson. Arrow points to Jackson. Jackson will get inbound under their basket down here.
A couple of scores here for you. After three, Cascade leads Mount Vernon 38-37.
Those are boys basketball?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
And Marysville Arlington girls up at the half over Marysville Getchell 38-21.
I would expect Arlington to be up. They're a pretty strong girls team out there. Little conversation down here at the bench with the scorekeeper as far as the shot clock time is concerned. Trying to move the shot clock down to where it belongs. And he's got it at 3 seconds as Jackson inbounds the ball from the baseline. 2 seconds.
Well, if it was jump ball,
Well, the clock, it didn't, the shot clock didn't go off. I'm not sure why, if that's a possession shot, why he's doing that. Could have been a reset, should have been a reset. Nobody's arguing with him, so 2 seconds on the shot clock. He's got to inbound the ball and shoot as he throws it far outside. It's a three-point shot out there by Frank Rossi, who beats the buzzer and gets the three. That is not going to make Coach Len Boone very happy that he got that shot off with a 2-second time on the clock. And there's another turnover by Snohomish. As Tierney drives the lane, and they're going to get Snohomish, I think, for the block. Going to go to Morris. Morris gets his second foul. Tierney was going to the basket. Now he's going to the line. 36-22, 2:36 left to go in this exciting ball game here tonight at Snohomish High School. First one's up and rattles around and rolls and does not go. Need those free throws whenever you get them. Tierney yet to score, I believe, tonight. Ball's up and off the front of the rim, tipped around and bounce dribble. Oh, nice little catch by Mitch Morris as he goes up and makes an easy driving layup. And that looked like a pinball machine working there. And that's going to be a reach-in foul on number 24, Mitch Morris. That'll be his third foul after that nice little steal and play. Mitch is probably going to take a seat here, and he will, as Andrew Kane is going to give him a little break. Coach Bone says he's big hand for a nice job he's doing out there. Needs to get a little rest. Dolan Tierney, top of the key, looking somebody back to Stauffer. Way out high court. Swinging the ball around. There's a little quick jump shot by Dolan Tierney, and he got hit on the hand lately.
Foul on number 12, Zach Carlson. That's his third foul.
Zach Carlson. The referee says he actually hit him with his elbow as he motioned to the coach in the bench. And Tierney scores his first point down there, a free throw. Second one's up and good as well. Tierney with 2 points and 3 fouls for Jackson here tonight. As Zach Carlson brings the ball up court into the top of the key, a handoff, inside handoff, and Zach Carlson is on the floor, and even though Len Boone was hollering timeout, they're going to be a jump ball, and I think the arrow goes to Snohomish this time.
I think they had 3 in the key there.
They had like 10 in the key, but they weren't. They were on the floor. Inbounds. Snohomish. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Hand off the top to Zach Carlson. Zach almost traveled as he tries to get it into Collins. And
now there was a travel.
Definitely a travel and another turnover for Snohomish. Turnovers will kill you in this ball game.
Snohomish has to play smart here if they want to hold on to this thing.
Well, they got to play smart and they got to play to win, so they can't just be letting up either, even though they got a 14-point lead here at this point. Minute 35 left to go in this period. Johnson trying to make something happen. Stauffer's going to try to dribble around, shoot, fakes, moves, pulls the ball up, shoots hard off the rim, and the ball dribbles around and in the hands of number 52, Jake Perry. Picks up that loose ball, rebound as Zach Carlson brings the ball up for Snohomish here. Minute 15 left to go in this third period. Zach does a dribble drive, goes to the pen, kicks it out for a three-point shot. Jake Perry for 3. And Snohomish is hot tonight. They're going to call that a blocking foul on Colin Kane as he went around him, tipped the ball and got it in his hands. I don't think I agree with that.
Foul is on number 54, Snohomish, Colin Kane. That's his second foul.
It's his second foul. That I think the referee that called that was just a little bit out of position. And Colin Kane's going to sit down and take a break here with 58 seconds left to go in this third period.
You see the band is coming back. They must have gotten their
got their popcorn.
Smoke and Coke. Oh no, that's that's not high school.
They went out for popcorn. The long 3-ball, nailed it by Grabenko. And again, they left him alone. Leave me alone and I'll shoot, says Yeager. "35 seconds left to go." There's a turnover by Snohomish for the bad pass. As Rossi brings the ball up. 28 seconds left to play, about equal to the shot clock here. Should probably get one shot off. And there's a clear turnover there by Grabenko as he threw the ball out of bounds, and he has to go explain that to his coach, Steve Johnson.
Checking back into the game for Snohomish is number 12, Zach Carlson.
Zach Carlson back in the game. 17.5 seconds left to go in this third period. Trying to bring the ball down here and get that one shot by somebody. And he's going one-on-one out there with Rossi. As he gets Rossi off the screen. Back out to the top of a long 3-ball off the rim. Rebound, caught, tipped, grabbed, tipped again, and the ball goes out of bounds with no more shot, and that'll end the third period. 41-27. Jackson down in this game. We'll be right back.
Shoreline Community College and Puget Sound Auto Dealers Association have been recognized internationally for its pioneering in finding a new way to deliver technical training for automotive repair.
Back here, final 8 minutes of this ball game here tonight between the Snohomish Panthers and the Jackson Timberwolves here. Jackson taking the ball out on the far side as the band was silenced at the last second after the game started here. Top of the key, Frank Rossi trying to get something going this last 8 minutes. Gets the ball, drives the baseline, gets the ball blocked, gets his own rebound and puts it in. Rossi for 2. Back, Carlson bringing the ball up for Snohomish here. Don't seem to be any rush to make anything happen, but balls are all over the place. The ball dropped up in front, and that ball's going to go off Jackson, out of bounds there. It just seemed like nobody could grab the handle on that, even the shot that was taken.
Checking back into the game for Snohomish is number 54, Colin Kane.
Colin Kane back in for Snohomish.
Number 40,
Giving Jake Perry a breather here at 7:21 remaining in this game here. Wow, he's got the ball underneath and he gets the shot and he gets his own rebound as Colin Kane just muscles his way up there on that inbounds play and gets his basket. There's a big turnover by Jackson. Driving to the basket and the pass off, and Zach Carlson gets that too off of what was actually a pass that looked like it was going to be a shot. Nice assist out there. Snohomish in a full court press, not slowing anything down at this point. Ryan Brown trying to swing the ball around back to top of either Rossi to Binko. He takes another 3-point shot. Ball's tipped off and riddled and down and out, and the ball's fought off, and that's going to be a foul as Colton Faddis grabs the rebound, try to go back up for the shot.
Number 50 is Snohomish, Danny McGregor. That's his second foul. 15th foul and a half on Snohomish.
Calls going against Danny McGregor, his second foul.
Number 40, Colton Faddis.
Colton Faddis goes to the line for a free throw. Been a big force down there in the game tonight, but has yet to put any points on the board for his team. As Grabinko is handling all the scoring pretty much for Jackson tonight. Metis puts that one in for his first point. Zach Carlson again bringing the ball up. For Snohomish here going against Rossi across midcourt. A long three ball from the top of the key off the backboard. Inside to Colin Kane, who missed the easy layup there. Grabinko is going to drive hard to the lane. Shoots it hard off the back. And we're going to get a blocking foul down there. Again, a charging foul against Grabinko.
Fouls on number 22, the Timberwolves, Yegor Grabinko. That's his second foul and a half on the Timberwolves.
Snohomish bringing the ball in at the baseline. Back to Zach Carlson. Jackson has never put a full court press on tonight at all, really. Just a little bit of pressure a couple of times as Zach goes quickly against Rossi. Right by him like a freight train. Ball in the middle. Up and over. Tipped up again. Ball rebound. Rebound by Colin Kane. And he puts it in. And puts him up to 16 points tonight. And how about the only way you can stop him when he's got the ball there is to foul him.
Number 34 of the Timberwolves.
It goes against Sam Stauffer.
That's his first foul. 13th foul and a half on Jackson.
Sam trying to block Colin. Colin drops his free throw. 16 points for Colin King tonight. Or 17 points for Colin King tonight. And a full timeout here for Jackson. So what are we going to take a look at here? No, take a look.
We'll stay here.
We'll stay here. Oh,
listen to the band.
Listen to the band. Let's talk about Fred's Rivertown Ale House. You said you were down there. Did you order the Asian nachos?
Well, actually, I was there to see Chewy.
Oh.
But I know they've got those Asian nachos there. But they are so good. I got to tell you, that I could hardly resist.
I can't believe you didn't order them to go, man, when you were down there.
He would have boxed them up for me.
I'm sure he would have. That's one of the highlights down there that we always talk about, and a great place to go meet and greet your friends and have a little brew and a little Asian nachos.
Well, I'm trying to get him to I'm trying to get a sip of some of that top shelf bourbon down there.
Well, you got to get up on a stool to get to the top shelf, man.
He's got some stuff down there. It's like $100 a shot. It's so old.
You better taste it and see if it's still good, right? All right, Jackson inbounding here at baseline. 5:50 left to go in this game. Jackson down by 18 points here. Big deficit to make up. Snohomish not letting up at all. Stauffer trying to set something up here top of the key. Backs down to Rossi. Rossi fires up a big three. Didn't make it. Ball rebound down there by Brian Brown, who gets fouled taking a shot and will go to the line. Brian.
Number 50 is Danny McGregor. His third, 16 foul and a half on the
third foul on Danny McGregor. Probably keep him in the game. Brown puts the ball up, rattles around and goes.
Checking into the game for the Timberwolves is number 10,
his fifth point.
Wilkes, and number 5, Dolan Tierney.
Rossi takes a seat as Tierney is in. And Wilkes is in. Second free throw is up. Brown is good. Still no full court pressure by Jackson as they let Snohomish bring the ball up across midcourt. Will Aaron pass over to Zach Carlson, the running layup missed, and that ball was hit by Zach Carlson out of bounds. 29 seconds on the shot clock as Jackson will inbound here at this point. Ian Wilgris inbounds. Top of the key here to Dan Dolan-Turney. Over Stauffer. Back to Tierney. Tierney going to drive the baseline, pulls up, tries a shot, gets it blocked. A little reverse layup down there by Brian Brown. A little bit of, let me show you how I can throw this back over my head and get it in there. Zach Carlson up top of the key here. A little left-hand shot there from Gus. Backs it for three. Back on the three-point train again after his first basket with a three-point. And that's going to be knocked out of the hands of Brian Brown.
Checking into the game for Snohomish.
Steve Jackson, ball inbound at the baseline.
And number 30, Kobe Daniel.
Sam Stauffer, see if they can run the inbounds play. Do not. Run it off the top of the key. Dolan-Turney, top of the key. Big lay, jumped from the top of the key by Colin Faddis. Did not go. Rebound Snohomish. Zach Carlson again bringing the ball up. Taking care of the business here for Snohomish tonight. And he almost turned it over, but did not. And he gets the ball back. Thinks about a three. Thinks about driving. And throws it in, up, and down. And a nice assist there by Colin Kane. And Kobe McDaniel hits two tonight.
There you go, Brad. That's one for you.
Nicely done. Nice cut under the basket by Kobe. And there's a driving layup that did not go even close to the basket. Rebound by Colin Kane as Colin hands it off to Mitch Morris, who brings the ball up. Trying to get the ball down the baseline there. Kobe Bryant. There's a long ball off the back of the rim, bounced out. Rebound Jackson, long fall. Oh, that ball was tipped. And it's tipped by Kobe McDaniel and then off of Jackson. And the referee says it's the Snohomish ball out of bounds on the far side. Nice hustle there by Kobe. Zach Carlson again bringing the ball, getting a little more pressure up here before he gets to midcourt by Frank Rossi as he lets him easily cross midcourt. And it's a timeout by Coach Landbone. 3:20 left to go in this period. And that timeout is a full 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it here.
Yeah, we'll just keep it here.
All right. Well, 53-34. That's 19 points if my math is correct. And 3:20 left to go in this game. So Jackson is kind of back on their heels, I would say.
I would say they're way back on their heels because I haven't seen, they haven't had a run yet.
I think playing a little bit, what I would call a little bit out of control, not really.
Well, Snohomish has really done a good job of taking them out of their game.
Well, I think they definitely have. And we have another timeout on top of that 30-second timeout. And it's a full timeout for Steve Johnson and the Jackson Timberwolves here.
So we'll step away for just a second.
All right.
We all want to protect our gift of sight, which is why regular eye exams are so important. Regular eye exams not only allow your optometrist to improve the quality of your vision by changing the prescription of your glasses or contact lenses, but also to assess your overall eye health. Even if you see clearly now, it does not mean your eyes are healthy or won't change over time.
Oh,
here you go.
All right, back here, 3:20 left to go in this game. 53-34, 19-point lead here for Snohomish as they're not backing off a bit. Inbound ball to Zach Carlson in the backcourt, going against Frank Rossi as he comes across. Takes the ball, and a nice cut under the basket by Mitch Morris for 2 points. I don't know about that, but Zach Carlson looked really good on that as a playmaker tonight. So even though he's not being a high scorer, he's doing a good job of making things work tonight. Definitely a candidate for player of the game, even even though he's not the high scorer, which doesn't necessarily follow. So, tipped away. Recovered again there by Corey McDaniel as he drives the baseline, did not make it, and that ball is going to go. Oh, he says it was tipped off of Jackson.
Checking into the game for the Panthers is number 20, Will Layton.
Will Layton seeing some time here for the Panthers.
It's too little, too late.
2:39 left to go in this game. And there's another block shot. Frank Rossi just tried to go in there and pull that pull-up jumper there in the paint, and just too small to get it over the top of Colin Kane here tonight. Colin at the top, running the play here and faked the handoff, pulled it back.
Kobe, what's he? I think he's doing a little acting out there. If you missed that, Brad, Kobe took a fall backwards. And
Colin Kane looking
I'm not
like
sure he was hit that hard.
Colin looking like a quarterback out there, kind of handing it off and pulling it back and not giving it to Kobe. So getting a wholesale substitution here by Coach Len Bone as he sits down his starters out there. You have Will Layton in the game. You have Tristan McGregor, a sophomore, in the game.
Well, if they're going to make a run into the playoffs, they have to get some. They got to give everybody some time on that floor.
Yeah, you need to let them know what it feels like to be out there. So
I think these guys are just going to play catch anyway.
Well, they're going to try to get something done. They want to make themselves look good. That ball is actually lost out of bounds for a turnover by Snohomish.
Checking into the game for the Timberwolves is number 30, Ethan
And
Hammond, number 44.
Hager Grabinko is going to take a seat for Jackson, as well as Frank Rossi, as the minute 53 runs on the clock here.
Yeah, I think
Coach Steve Johnson's going to give some of his.
Johnson's doing the same thing. He's not going to leave his starters out there well, Bone goes into his bench.
Another spin move in there, and there's a lot of turning and rubbling around in there, and that's number 44. I don't even know who number 44 is.
What do we got for player of the game for a good supporting player there?
I think maybe Zach Carlson, the senior down there, who's been running the show down there, is really going to be my candidate for player of the game. Like I say, even though he doesn't have the points on the board, he's been making it happen for Snohomish here tonight. So
I don't think points is always the.
It didn't change the game point wise, but he ran the court well, and that's what I like.
Yeah, he had some key boards and some key block passes.
Yep, did a nice job down there. Then 25 seconds left to go in this game. Snohomish has a long three ball that they want to go from the bench. Big cheer. Did not go. Not sure who that was. It might have been Cabin.
Oh, is Sam still in there?
No, Sam's not in there.
Oh.
Another guy with Sam shoes on.
Yeah, I was looking at the shoes there and said, oh, hey.
Nice little running layup there by Connor Marshall. Clock running down to 54 seconds here. Tipped out of bounds by Jackson. This game is definitely going in the books as a big win for Snohomish. Not just an easy win or a tough win, it's a big win.
No, they pretty much put on a clinic here today.
They did.
I think it kind of exposes some of Jackson's vulnerability.
It does. If they aren't hitting the ball and they can't shoot, then they're going to be tough inside. Nice rebound inside there. Right. Zach Pavin. Nice, another shot ball, another rebound out there, controlled by Will Layton. Will bringing the ball up court here. 19 seconds left to go in this game. Should just control the ball, don't shoot it, pass it out. Almost turned it over. Hold the ball. Counting 5. 7 seconds left to go. And that looks like the ball game. 57-38 will be the final of this game. A big score for Snohomish tonight. We'll take a short break as I go down and get the player of the game, and we'll be right back to wrap things up.
Go down there and grab him. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. McDaniel's Do It Center, Action Jackson Plumbing, Snohomish Eye Care Center, and of course our premier sponsor. Go get them there, Ron. Go get them, Ron. Nope, he ran into this. He's running after him. Go get him, Ron. Yeah, thank you for that, sir. I like the top of your bald head. That looked good. Nope, he's trying to get the coaches in there. What do you know, Ron?
I have to wait a minute.
No, they all went in the locker room.
Zach. Len Brown's got him for 1 minute. He said he'd give him back to me. So hang on, we'll get him back.
We will step out and look at this while we're waiting.
Shoreline Community College and Puget Sound Auto Dealers Association have been recognized internationally for its pioneering in finding a new way to deliver technical training for automotive repair.
All right, Ron Henthorn down here with Zach Carlson. Zach, a great win for you guys tonight. A big scoring win.
Yeah, it was nice. They're a good team, and we battled, so we won. It was a good win.
Well, you kind of got back at him for that earlier win this year.
Oh, yeah. They're a good team again, but I think we came out and battled hard, so we got it.
You played a great game out. You kind of ran the floor really good for your team tonight. And because of that, we're going to call you player of the game. So hold this T-shirt up so we can get a great picture.
Thank you.
Give all your teammates a big hello for helping out.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Todd. We'll be back to wrap up in just a minute. Keep wrapping up now. All right, that ends the game here tonight for Snohomish. Big win for Snohomish over Jackson tonight. And we'll be back to see you at our next outing. For Ron Henthorn, Todd Elwood, we're off the air for tonight. We'll see you at our next outing. Thanks for tuning in.